Purchasing costs do actually come up quite often, and I know that it's easy to kind of hide them. Unfortunately, or fortunately here in Spain, whichever way you want to look at it, they are incredibly on the ball with bureaucracy. All of the government, the taxman, everybody is going to be aware that you are making a property purchase. So back in the day, you could make a property purchase using cash, not declare tax. That's not the way anymore. Everything has to be declared, but that's for your safety and for you to be safeguarded for in the future. So taxes, the government will charge, if you are buying a resale property, so something that's been loved by somebody else in between you and the developer completing that property, you only have to pay 7%. It is currently capped. It used to have a rising level up to 10%, depending on the property value. However, at the moment, the government are being very, very kind to us, and they've capped everything regardless of the purchase price at 7%. It's probably going to change in the future, but for now, at least we have that benefit. If you're buying off-plan, which means that you haven't had somebody in love with that property previously, and it's coming directly from the developer, you will pay 10% in taxes. On top of that, if you're taking a mortgage, you need to account for your repayment, so you need to add those percentages in as well. Luckily, here in the Costa del Sol, they're pretty low, so the bank rates aren't horrific compared to, for example, the 8% that you will pay in the States. Another good reason for investing. And then, of course, on top of all of that, you do have costs. You should never, ever pay for your agency costs when you are purchasing. That is not down to you to make that payment. If your agent wants to charge you a finder's fee, I suggest you get up, you leave, you go find another company. You shouldn't be paying a finder's fee. You shouldn't be paying any kind of commission to your real estate agent. You also have your lawyer's costs, which normally is around about 1%, and that is for the full conveyancing. They will go to the police station and apply for your NIE to be able to complete the purchase, and that's your tax residency number. And it's kind of like, for example, if you're in the UK, you have a social security number. Different countries have a tax identifying number, and that's exactly the same as in Spain. The lawyer will go and do all of that on your behalf. When you make the purchase, they will set up your electricity, they will help you do your bank accounts, they will set all of the water, they will add you to the community. All those little tasks that make your life easier, your lawyer will do for you. How do they do it? They'll do it as part of your power of attorney, which means you don't have to keep flying backwards and forwards. What they will do a limited power of attorney, which is based around purely the conveyancing of the property and everything that falls under that kind of remit. So everything under the roof of conveyancing, your lawyer will do for you as part of the power of attorney. Well, please don't be frightened. I know when we bandy that word around, it can be, they can access my bank account, they can buy a house on my behalf. They can't. They still do need your permission to be able to sign. But for many clients, when you are buying internationally, it just means you don't have to fly in and out. Also within those costs are your notary, land registry, stamp duty. Everything that runs alongside the purchase of a property falls into those costs. You will actually be slightly better off. It is below 3%. However, for me, I prefer to round things up and do worst case scenario, and then you're going to be happy because you are going to get some money back at the end of everything. So bear in mind when you're purchasing that you will often be asked if it includes or excludes your costs. If it includes, fabulous, we know what we're doing. If it excludes, we still know what we're doing, and it's absolutely fantastic for us. So please just let us know, and then we can guide you with the right property that's going to fall nicely into your budget.